Guys, we gotta stop talking about the murder of Jeffrey
Uh,
Bezos. I mean,
okay, well, the internet heard that, so hello.
damn it!
Hello, internet. We are not plotting any murders or assassinations,
Yeah,
today.
and this is true. We're not paying anyone to do that.
Yeah, yes,
We
nor
just
are we
do it
plotting.
ourselves.
God damn it, Lex! I can't believe you're telling them all of our plan.
I'm talking about in Dungeons and Dragons, Pan. I have no
Yes.
idea what kind of extraneous plot you could be referring to.
I don't even know what that word means.
Yes, yes.
Good.
Any federal
All
entities are
plots,
listening, we
murders, and
just want you to listen
assassinations
ironically.
are completely within the fictional realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Also, Pan, you're very
Returns.
off-center.
I know.
There you go.
Don't worry, I'm
There we
fixing
go.
it.
Okay. So Vivian Vtuber is unfortunately going to be late due to some sort of emergency which has come up. So we're gonna chat for a bit, I guess, and then we're gonna get started, and hopefully Vivian will join us before too much amazing things have transpired. So unfortunately, Zed missed last session, so I'm going to rely on the rest of you to tell Zed what they missed, and also our lovely viewers.
Well, you missed Alistair and Rosie getting fucking rich over horse racing.
It's true. We cheated a lot. I ruined. So like we had this horse race, right? I used various spells to cheat in it, while using Bubbles, my fastest fuck horse.
Yeah.
Who can move 100 feet without dashing.
Yes.
Through a supposed
Magic
necklace
horse.
race. Through Rosie's last attempt to subtly cheat, and blinding one of the Kingsman's finest jockeys. He was like, "Hey, this rat cheated. I demand a rematch." And Rosie's like, "Okay," and made Bubbles go at full speed, which is dashing at 200 feet every 6 seconds. Winning.
Completed the entire race in 9 seconds.
Completely ruining this man's likely career and reputation.
And the entire sport.
And it was just like a Saturday afternoon for us.
Yeah.
Because immediately after this, we were like, okay, now let's actually continue with the plot.
Yeah, whatever that.
And there was a storm, and some people almost fell off of the boat, and now there's another turtle island.
Galen, thank you for subscribing. I very much appreciate it.
Man, imagine being the first subscriber.
That would be Vivian.
Damn it.
Vivian was the first. I'm sorry, Pan.
Dragons shot some goo at her ship.
Yeah. So please tell Zed about the horrible experience at sea.
Oh yeah, the world serpent?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the world serpent showed up. Like, Norse mythology, the snake that will like eat the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy showed up, bullied us for a little bit. But we survived long enough, so it was like, hey, you guys cool, I'm gonna spit your ship and leave. But
I almost fell off the boat.
Yeah, various people almost. I think you and
Rhea also almost fell off. Rhea and Willow both almost fell off the boat.
I was thinking like, yeah. Rosie was mostly hiding that because Jesus Christ, big snake kill. Except to save Willow or Rhea from falling off the ship. But other than that, totally not wanting to do any of that shit.
Yeah.
I see.
Anyway,
to talk with the snake.
Sneck tried praying to the snake, and it worked for some manner of working. Some measure of working. Because the snake is indeed a lesser deity. But after the snake spit upon the ship, Kef and Sneck examined the goo and determined that while most of the goo was like a hunk of rotting flesh, um, in that hunk of rotting flesh was venom from the world serpent,
Amazing.
and Kef was able to secure, with the help of Rosie doing the mage hand, so you didn't have to touch the incredibly super hyper deadly poison. Kef was able to create 1 vial of world serpent venom. So I'm not sure who's carrying that right now, but you have one.
Half, because he's the one who.
The doctor has it. Okay.
I would think that'd be because like Rosie would normally insist on having like some wacky or dangerous things. I don't think she'd want the world's deadliest poison on her.
Yeah. So,
I
Kef, you have
definitely
one
want it.
dose. You have 1 dose of the world's most deadly venom. This can be applied to a weapon. And nobody rolled high enough last time to know exactly what this does, but it is. I will tell you, it is the world's most deadly venom. Whatever venom you look up in the Dungeons and Dragons DMG, where it lists all the poisons, this one is worse.
Can it be applied to the drink of a jilted minotaur lover?
No, it is not a consumed poison. I mean, it might make them sick, but it is most effective when
Put it directly
injected into the bloodstream.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So I can put it on my darts?
You could put it on a dart, but if you miss with the dart, then you would miss. So be careful.
Okay.
Probably best to put it on, like, Rosie's dagger or something.
Okay.
Or Willow's rapier.
Oh god, I'm now imagining Willow's scimitar smiting with the world's deadliest poison.
That would obliterate anything. Anyway.
That would just turn something. There would be no ashes left. Body would be poisoned and then turned to dust.
And the last thing to catch Kef up is that during the voyage, Bubbles has taken to teaching. Which language was it? You guys decided Elven, right? Yeah.
Wait, it was Elvish.
Elvish. So Bubbles is taken to teaching anyone who wants to learn Elvish. We assumed Kef would take part, but ultimately that decision is up to you.
Sure.
All right. So you have been having
I guess we'll learn
Elvish. You've been having elf
also.
lessons from a horse.
Cool.
Which, mind you, Bubbles also knows Celestial and has legendary actions.
Nice.
Yes.
So Bubbles pretty strong.
Drunk.
All right.
Okay.
So now
I think I'm caught up.
Yep. So I'm going to move us now to the map for today's adventure. And I'm going to share with you guys my third window for music purposes.
We're on another turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Turtles.
Yes. So, and this time you got onto this one because Rhea cast. Why is my mouse turned invisible? This is concerning. Oh, it suddenly turned visible again.
Yeah, I want you to know, Rhea blew you over here with a scroll.
Cool.
Yeah, she cast Fly, and you rode on her back, and you said, "Amazing!"
That was the clip.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
And,
meanwhile, the rest of the cool gang teleport on a horse.
Yes. Anyway, so the party now stands at the edge of a different dragon turtle. You look around, you see various features. A statue of a woman Large orange crystal here. Purple or amethyst crystal over here. A water fountain, still flowing with water. And a stone or a circle of magic symbols smashed and shattered.
Cool.
Hey,
Let's go check out the lady statue.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Come, Quadlish.
Alright. At the base of the statue, you see letters in the Adamic language. However, you've seen this arrangement of symbols before, at the statue on the previous island. This is another statue of Atlanta, the Wind of Change.
Hmm.
I want to poke
Alright.
the statue.
It seems to be made of solid stone.
Okay.
It does not yield to your poke.
Hmm.
If I lick the statue, can I know what stone it is?
I don't think that you are roll history.
Roll
I
the
need to open
history
my
of your
character.
Hey, Bubbles.
Character sheet. Okay.
Yes, Master Rosie.
Oh, you can just call me Rosie. You don't have to do the master thing.
Of course. Yes,
But,
Rosie.
yeah, do you know what that says? She points over at the words on the statue. Because, like, I know you know, like, a lot of cool languages. Like, you know, the elf speak and some other... What was the other one?
Celestial.
Ooh, that's like angel talk.
Yes. And Sylvan.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you know Sylvan.
Well, oh yes, of course. So Zed, it tastes like rock.
Good.
Mhm.
Nothing suspicious here.
Did
Feels
you
like a
just
rock.
lick that statue, Doctor?
Tastes like a rock. Gotta be a rock.
I would
Bubbles.
be surprised if it tasted like anything else.
I don't know. What happens if it tasted like bread? Then it would be spooky.
Quite.
Rock bread. Never heard of that. Or it could just be a
Steph
brain
suspects
problem.
me of being the weird one.
You are weird, my pale friend.
Bubbles walks up and looks at the writing. Says, "This is not a language I can read. It is a strange script. Mix of... Most of these characters look elvish, but some are different. I think I could pronounce it, but it doesn't mean anything to me."
No. Don't say it.
Well, if any of them are power words, that probably wouldn't go well.
Can I look and see if I can make out anything, KB?
Well, there are... Every word on that, you think, as you read over them, and you sort of mouth the pronunciation to yourself, you feel a little surge of power with the name Atlanta, and with
I see.
the word for wind, and with the word for change. You feel that each of these might be a power word, but you do
Amazing.
not know what would happen if you said them.
Okay.
King, I'm gonna be real. King sounds like a very powerful power word.
I'm just gonna be like
What did
feeling
you
up
say,
the
Pan?
stone.
I was saying like change sounds like a very vague but super powerful power word.
Change? Yeah, I'm gonna change your entire skeletal structure, buddy.
Yeah, like you were just like different.
Oh, it's just like
Probably.
when Thanos gets the reality stone in Infinity War, no big deal. Just turning people into ribbons and crap.
Power change. You now have
Interesting.
dimes in your pockets.
Interesting.
I don't think it's that kind of change, Rosie, Bubbles says.
I know some of these words.
You know
Or at
some
least,
big words?
I think I do.
Okay.
You may
what
wish
are they?
to take a look at this, Bubbles says, having walked around the back.
Well, what's this? What are we seeing?
On the back of the statue, you see a door
Ah.
with 6 locks.
Hmm.
Sorry, 7 locks.
Mm.
And there it is. And each lock has letters or symbols carved into it. I need a quick list of every language that anyone in this party speaks.
Okay.
I think I'm learning Elvish, but I think other than that, it's just Common and Sylvan.
All right.
Oh.
All right. The first lock. I'm gonna copy this into the chat.
Nom, 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 nom.
All right. The first lock says something in Atomic. You can realize you see that, and Kef could potentially pronounce it, but
My own
no
dismay.
one can. You do not know the word. The second lock is close in Sylvan. Several of you speak that.
I do.
The third
So-
lock is unreadable to you. The fourth lock says something in formal infernal. Lux, you believe you could attempt to pronounce that.
Cool.
The fifth lock says open in deep speech.
Oh,
The sixth lock, Bubbles can tell you, says close in celestial.
huh.
And Kef can tell you that the seventh and last lock is open in primordial. Presently, all 7 locks are closed.
Okay. So, and you said the one in Sylvan is closed. Okay, yeah. So, okay. So if they're all closed, I feel like we relayed this information, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming that you
I
have
just want
all
to put
combined
that
your
on the table so I don't
language.
feel like I'm bold and just like assuming something.
Yeah.
No, I
yes.
withhold the information for favors from the rest of the party, so they have to do favors for me for.
This
summon
time,
horses
I
that are
want the
Well,
second
what are you trying to
source.
say, huh?
But okay, if some say closed, some say open, and they're all closed, I think we only need keys for some of them to open up. Because this one, she points at the Sylvan one, this one says closed. It doesn't want
Open
to.
the open ones and close the closed ones.
Yep, so all we have to do is open up the ones that need to be opened.
And guess for the ones we don't know, I'm assuming.
Mayhaps.
I'm gonna say open in primordial and see what happens.
When you say open in primordial, nothing happens. There is no reaction.
Ooh. What if you say in primordial and I say it in Sylvan? Like if anything happens then.
Oh, there are 7 of us.
Oh, there are 7 of us.
Unfortunately, I only speak like 3 of the locks.
Hmm.
I'm going to assume this door was made to open without the help of 7 individuals.
You don't know that.
Ah,
I don't know. Maybe Midas had like a crew.
Bubbles, you gotta teach
Well,
us
if
more
the other
languages
one was able
fast.
to open with just one person, I think maybe we don't need all 7 of us to talk, but I could be wrong.
Or hear me out. What if Midas could just like summon things and be like, "All right, I command you to speak this word." After all, you probably had a lot of money to do that.
I don't know. Maybe,
Maybe
we
there
can
was a
look around
cult
for
of
some
7 people
keys.
here and they're all so stupid. You don't know.
I mean, if they're keys and if
Could
they're
get
locks,
cold.
I assume there are keys and no vocal component, Rosie.
This is true. This is true. I don't know. I was going for like the curveball.
Can I examine the locks to see if they have keyholes?
They do indeed have keyholes.
Okay.
Wow, what do
They
you
have
know?
a-
Features of a great lock right there.
Hmm.
They might be
Well,
pickable.
okay. So if we're looking for a key, the things that stick out the most here seem to be these big crystals.
I'd
that
say the
bond.
things that stick out the most are the 7 of us.
Yeah. So we got
Well,
Maybe
we are
we the
newcomers.
keys.
we got 2 crystals. We got 1 broken rock over here, and we've got a fountain. So that's 4 things are out here. And let's see how many. We've got 4 things up on here. But let's see. Rosie like walks away a little bit
Mhm.
because you did mention that the fish were noticeable from up here, right?
Yeah. If you go to the
Yeah.
edge, you can see there are some giant koi fish.
Yeah,
Fish.
she's counting. She's just counting like how many koi fish are. It's like there's 4 things up here. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 4 koi fish and 4 things up here, not including this bad boy.
Do you think we're gonna have to go fishing to get some of those keys, Rosie?
I think it's a possibility. I mean,
I hope Midas supplies us with fishing poles.
We could just
no,
talk to them.
because like I'm thinking like if it's one of them's primordial, right? It's like maybe like water and stuff. So like we could either do something with the fountain, or we could go fishing.
Sorry,
Ah.
I zoomed out.
Oh wait!
I could just talk to the fish.
I was gonna say because I know you talked to Van last time, and he's like a sea creature.
Yes.
Yes.
I will do it in exchange for favors.
Ooh.
Nah, I'll do it for free.
Okay. You say that as like Rosie was very interested and totally would have done a favor for you.
I'm gonna try to. Oh, the screen's being weird. Give me a second. There we go. I'm gonna try to talk to the gold one over here.
All right. What do you say to him?
I say hello.
Did he use?
Well, also,
Well, you roll a dex saving throw.
I just say.
Well,
hi.
just goes up and also
Yeah.
tries to pick the lock just to see. These
Well,
are-
it's a saving throw.
So we'll get to you in just one moment then, Willa. So, Kef, as you splash as you say hello, the golden koi fish splashes back a greeting.
Ah, amazing. I'm gonna ask it if it knows about any keys or locks,
Mhm.
and also why it's here.
Well, it lives here, dude.
Well, I don't know.
Mhm.
Could be visitors.
It adjusts its swimming and twists and turns and twists and turns. And Kef, you understand that It and the other koi fish each keep a key.
Ah, I see.
We do have to go fishing.
Well, no one else notices you, but yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
See?
Willow, do you have a set of...
No, I don't have thieves tools. I was just being.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
All right.
This is obviously the right way to do it.
I'm gonna ask you why it has the keys.
It responds that it must... it has been commanded to keep the keys until Midas returns.
Ah, gotcha.
I don't know why I have the keys, man. I just work here.
I see. So have
Man,
you
just
have
dropped
you
the keys in
seen
my mouth.
Midas?
Like, fuck, man, they live here now.
Oh, obviously they
was-
probably have seen Midas.
Dude, you don't know that.
Well, what's he look like? This Midas fellow.
Oh, they got dumb donkey ears.
Midas is a regal figure, dressed in golden robes with a golden crown and a golden scepter on which an eye rests.
I see.
He is a fearsomely powerful archmage
Ah,
and king of the 4 dragon turtles.
sounds cool.
Horrible, huh?
Well, thank you for the conversation, my fishy friend. I'll have to leave now. I bow and scoot away.
It splashes.
Awesome. I come back to the party
Alright.
with Quadlish.
Okay, so we do have to fish him out.
You
Quadlish.
heard nothing.
Quadlish's eyeball stalks flail and he says, "So anyway, I started blasting."
Well, sorry,
Oh,
black.
really? Did you, Quadlish?
No, but I was suggesting that perhaps I could.
Ah, well, maybe you should have. Gotta lean in on your intuition.
I mean, that'd be good. That'd be good for, like, having the fish not have keys anymore, but we had to get the fish up here so we can get the key.
I don't know how you heard a telepathic conversation, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't think that was telepathic.
no, I was like, I don't know. Might have been. Never.
It was
conveyed
not
through,
spoken
like,
in
interpretive
words.
dance.
It was conveyed in interpretive dance.
Oh, okay. I mean,
So you
I
see,
actually,
like-
yeah, I do. Yeah, it's on Rose's character. She knows a lot about interpretive dance. Actually,
So what you're telling me is I would understand it as a bard.
Yeah, bards. That's like one of their hidden languages. It's like thieves.
Well, you
can't.
also couldn't see them from where you were the fish from where you were standing, but you could maybe understand Kef's part.
Fair enough.
You can understand mental interpretive dance. You can interpret it.
So the fish have some keys,
Okay.
and they return them to Midas, who I have a description of. So I'm
Okay.
thinking if anyone has illusory powers.
Oh,
we
I
trick the
could.
fish.
Yeah. Okay, what does he look like?
Oh god. That's a good question.
Oh wait, I have the acting feat. I have advantage against deception checks if I'm trying to impersonate someone.
He is
Hear me out, Alistair. I take on the look. You do the voice.
I could come up with a convincing enough Midas voice.
Yeah, like you just gotta sound like what? Like a regal guy? Like a
You gotta
guy?
sound like a king? I can sound like the king of 4 dragon
You
turtles.
can sound like the king. I can look the part, you can sound the part.
How tall was King Midas?
Probably not 6 feet.
Well, he probably also
Maybe if you
wasn't
count the
4 feet
ears.
either.
Hmm?
I said maybe 6 feet if you count the ears. He's tall and scary.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
Does anyone have any tall shoes, maybe?
Why
I
don't
like
we
how
have this, like,
Rosie
a
is insistent
taller
on being the
person?
part, even though the much more logical answer is just to have Alistair be the body as well.
I can only disguise myself, okay?
I thought you disguised
Well, maybe you
the
should have
horse.
just learned better spells.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Make me cry? Yeah, I didn't think so. So, I can just do it, okay?
I
The
mean, I
Midas
have
is like a
costumes
real
in my
dude.
inventory.
I don't know. I feel like Midas is gonna have a beard. Do you have a beard?
I have a question for Rosie.
Yeah.
Can you make props too?
Yeah, I think I can make some props.
Midas has a golden staff with an eye on top of it.
Okay.
They're also an archmage.
Ooh, so maybe they could have like some glitter around them too.
I also learned that Midas hated rats. He was a rat
Oh,
racist.
mm.
And that he also had purple hair and rode on a hippo mount.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Very canonical to Midas lore there, Doctor. You read up on it?
And he only sings what he says.
Uh-huh. Somehow I don't think that this is going to convince the koi fish to give up their keys.
Dude, I don't wanna. I don't know. I might have to. I'm
Hey,
gonna talk
Quadlish.
about the koi fish about that one. Rosie
Quadlish.
says also being able to talk to
Yes.
animals.
Yes,
what
Doctor.
else should I tell them?
Well, obviously the hippo has wings. You forgot that part.
Yeah. The hippo has wings, and what else?
Um, um,
What
and
is it?
Midas
You're
is a
waiting
very,
a little
very
bit.
long tongue.
It's
Like,
a very, very
disgusting
long
wings.
tongue with an eye on it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you're setting a lot of.
Well,
I'm just
now
gonna-
this is
I'm
just
gonna
becoming
make-
more of an impossible task for us to complete.
I
Maybe
mean,
we
I
should just
could
ask
do
the
that.
fish for the
Like, I
keys.
could. Like, I'm not gonna.
Wait, no, I think I
Okay.
get what Seth is trying to do. He's trying to insult the fish so bad that it will eat the rat, and then as bait we can reel the rat back and get it on the turtle. I think that's what's happening here.
It's better
Have
than my
you-
plan.
I think
Oh,
it's a
I
good
did
plan.
that.
Did you just ask the fish if we could have the keys?
No,
we
but
just
they
did
said
the
they
new island.
returned the keys to Midas.
Well, you didn't ask them if we could just borrow them for a second. I mean, we'll give them right back when we're done with them.
I don't think you understand what return to Midas exclusively means.
Well, you didn't ask.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not
I'm
gonna
sure if you
ask
asked
when
very
given an
nicely, they just hand
absolute.
them over. I mean, what could they do? They're koi fish.
They're big.
And?
We're on a really big dragon turtle. Like,
I'm not sure if you've ever had a jumping tuna hit you in the chest before, but it's not fun. Imagine that with a giant koi fish. And then this turtle, have you ever seen turtles roll over? They do that. We could all drown.
I think those
Well,
are
you
like
could
those
all-
really big lizards that are like I've heard in rivers do that. I don't think I've heard of turtles doing that.
The turtle that we were on last time never rolled over. I'm inclined that these ones are trained not to roll over lest they destroy Midas's hard work.
I also communed with that other turtle and gave him peace of mind, which I have not done with this guy.
Well, maybe you should do that then and save us all from dying a horrible fate. I thought you were supposed to be a doctor here.
I only
I
heal
think that
the
really
wounded.
beats the hypocrite's oath.
I only help people who are already hurt.
Well, we're
I'm
all
hurting
gonna
on
be
the
hurt if
inside,
that happens.
doctor.
That's like I don't get rid of people's free will. I just fix their mistakes sometimes.
We all hurt on the inside, doctor.
That's not the type of doctor I am. Although, if you ever need to talk,
Wow.
you can come talk to me and my dead fly in a flask.
I'm sure that would be quite healing to my childhood trauma. Thank you.
I also have a lot of cool books.
Well, look at him. Not even a doctor can't even heal minds. Rosie says not having any PhD in any doctorate.
Oh, so you can heal my trauma then.
I
The
mean,
mind
probably.
is
I
an
think I'm doing a
alien
pretty good job
thing.
without being a friend.
Interpretive dance is a very effective therapy tool.
The fish are very good at it.
I mean, have you ever pet a rat?
No, and I don't want to.
Can't say I
Talking to
have.
Alistair,
Oh,
doctor.
I've eaten rat.
Yeah,
Can't really say that petting rats has ever been on my to-do list.
you wanna?
Alistair reaches out and gives you a pet.
Oh wow, I was thinking about turning into a rat, but this is nice.
I mean, you have the ears.
I do have the ears.
Pep sees this and like, hey, if you ever touched a tentacle? Eyes glancing.
I mean, aren't they like slimy?
No, they're warm and firm.
Are they now?
I don't like that.
Mine are.
Ah.
Well, I can't say I've ever touched a tentacle either.
I extend a tentacular handshake.
I'm going to shake your tentacle hand.
Awesome.
Roll for firmness of handshake.
Got a 19.
Ooh. Oh, not bad.
Athletics.
I don't know, I would think maybe strength.
No, I get it. But I like the idea of someone proficient in athletics was like, like professional football player definitely has like a firm handshake.
Quite the firm grip you have, Doctor.
Yes, my tentacles are very grippy.
Willer's just looking at this handshaking contest and just exhales deeply out her nose and is about to just wrestle this fish. Can I roll
How big is
just
this
roll a strength
drop,
check to get it?
though?
Wrestle that fish. Let's go.
How big is this drop though? Like, how are you gonna come back up?
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
There's quite the distance. Getting back on will not be trivial.
The belly flop will stun it. It's a good idea.
Willow.
Also, what kind of armor are you wearing before you jump into the ocean?
Very heavy armor. I don't think it'll be important.
You know, Doctor, I really appreciate the strong,
it's a good thing
non-ending
that you don't
handshake
need
that
to
we're giving, but I
breathe.
think Willow's trying to drown herself.
You see, like, I'm not a doctor of the mind, so...
Well, maybe we
obligated
should
to
go
help.
and do something not as doctors, but as friends of Willow.
Hmm.
Did I ever say I was your friend?
Hey Willow, what you doing?
Hey, Katie.
Yeah.
Get that message
Message?
from our nobilitar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just making sure. Oh, my tentacles smell bad.
Oh.
I need a bath. Okay.
Yeah, basically, Viv is
Rosie?
complaining he's not coming tonight. Hey Willow, what you doing?
Rosie, do you trust me?
Yeah, I do.
Here, hold this for me.
What did she
Willow throws a rope around Rosie's waist.
Hey, Alistair, I think you might want to hold on to me. He says, sees Willow, who's probably like, 200 pounds of something muscle plus heavy armor, and looks at this 4'11" rat.
I'm not
Everyone to
very
grab onto
strong, but
the
I'll do
rope.
my best. Alistair firmly holds his arms around you and will not let you fall as long as he has anything to say about it.
Now, Rosie is very important. When you see a key, you need to hold on for dear life. Will you?
Okay.
F is looking on, thinking, ropes aren't usually used as clothes, but I
I
could see it.
mean, they could be like
It would
belt.
be very scandalous. You'd have to wrap it in just the right places, but I think it could be a good fashion statement.
I mean, I saw some people wore them as belts on my boat.
Alright, are we all going? I just want to make sure we're going along with this. We're all gonna play tug of war with this koi fish with Rosie as the
It's
Rosie
okay.
grabbing
Just
the
have
key.
proficiency in athletics.
Yeah, we all have. We
It
can all
means
do.
it's 0. The neutral, baby.
Are these fruit bushes?
I
Flowers.
don't know.
Flowers.
Flowers.
Yes.
No fruits.
No fruit.
Not yet. Maybe one day they could.
If we learn the power word to spawn fruit, then maybe.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna go back to the statue.
Pretty sure there is a power word fruit.
There's a power word for change.
There is. If you want to use that power word.
Hmm.
Because this doesn't just sound like water, where it's like that could be either very, like, very small, like beginner 101, atomic, or you have the power of the entire sea. You know?
Wait, we have a horse. Why are we using the horse to be a tether for Rosie to go down?
The rope's already tied around me.
Will is just spitballing. I mean, this is his.
I still feel like we should ask the koi fish if we could get the keys from them.
Bubbles will help with being the anchor to the rope.
It's okay, we'll do it together.
I will have no part of the shenanigan. I'm gonna go look at this circle.
Wow, that's Rosie looks like surprised, like, wow,
Yeah.
he's not being a part. They're not being a part of the shenanigan. Wow, usually
Doctor,
that's
you're
you,
usually
Willow.
always a part of the shenanigans.
I have my own shenanigans planned.
So says the same squid that was like, I'm gonna deal with this cursed mirror.
Hey,
And look how well that turned out for everyone.
They may become a god one day.
very well. Intelligence 2.
Seth had a seizure and met the devil. Oh my God.
That was quad. I was just rolling Quadlish Arcana check on this magic circle.
Just as dumb as me.
Kef. Yes, Kef. You could make a roll though.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god,
Ah.
Quadlish knows that it's broken, but equivalent exchange.
He took that
Yeah.
one so his boss could have the true hit.
All this is happening. Just Will is a 6'9" vampire knight with Rosie like a baby, with a rope tied in their boat, just looking expectantly, waiting.
We'll get there in a moment. But Kef, you recognize that this is definitely a teleportation circle. Like the one on the... Oh! Somebody has redeemed Glow. Hold on, I have to unleash my holy power. I have to bring up my menu. Settings. Effects. Loom. You didn't specify a color?
I just put holy hours, so whatever color you vibe with.
Holy color.
Alright. How about a golden light?
Oh, nice.
Alright. There we go. Holy radiance. Very good. Where was I? Yes, Kef. A magic circle. Or rather, a teleportation circle. Shattered, broken, useless in this state. But theoretically, upon being restored, and someone knowledgeable in the teleportation circle spell could teleport here once again. And thank you for the follow, Censored here. Hope you
Hello,
enjoy the stream.
Censored. Welcome, welcome.
Meanwhile, while Kef is looking at the broken circle, we've got shenanigans going on over here. So Willow, you have a rope tied around your waist. Yes?
Tied around Rosie's waist. Yep.
Tied around Rosie's waist. Okay. So Rosie, you have a rope tied around you, and what are the rest of you doing?
Willow's instructed everyone to hold on for dear life
I'm
on the
just
rope.
sort of like looking expectantly at Alistair and like Bubbles going like, they've got me.
Alright.
Right?
So Alistair, Bubbles, and Willow each hold on to the rope. And Rosie's gonna do this?
Yeah, Willow is gonna ask Ray to also hold on to the rope.
Oh, sure. I have to zoom out.
I think Alistair's just gonna tie the rope around Bubbles at the end, so if any of them let go, it's going to be tied to Bubbles.
Or just that we use Bubbles' one teleport to get up here.
Mm-hmm.
Willow casts heroism on Rosie to get get Rosie all amped up.
Don't be afraid, little one.
Cool. You know what? This is cool. Like, instead of like, alright, like, you know what? Yeah, I could probably kill that.
Good. Rosie's now immune to fear.
Good,
because
hey, Rosie,
otherwise...
do you want some Veridic inspiration for this too?
Does give me hands.
I will inspire you with some amazing inspiration to go and do this.
Thank you. So what's your charisma power, Willow?
My charisma power. Do you want me to read out the?
Because I think it's only by charisma mod to the temp HP.
Made to be frightened and gain temporary hit points using your spellcasting ability modifier. Spellcasting ability modifier.
Which is charisma for a paladin.
Which is charisma. Okay, so my charisma is 2.
I'm looking at Rhea's spell list to see if she has anything that could help you out, but...
I think she has... No, I don't think she has Featherfall.
No. Yeah. So she can't help you. Sorry. Alright.
Rosie, I have great faith in you. I think this is gonna be okay. I'm almost confident. Just once you see that key, don't you ever let go. It's all gonna be alright.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright.
And Willow yeets Rosie into the ocean.
Alright. Rosie, thrown from the back of the giant turtle, falls into the ocean with a splash. The water, the waves rock, and Rosie bounces in the ocean. Now a waterlogged, soaked rat. But as you splash about and regain your sense of direction, you can see the enormous 15-20 foot long koi fish swimming in the water near you. What do you do, Rosie?
Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna try to talk to it, and it just goes, "Hey, can you open your mouth real quick? I'm like a sea dentist."
All right. The koi fish rocks back and forth, and because of your because of your beast speech, you understand that it understands you, and it opens its mouth.
All right, I'm gonna get a little closer. I have to do a little bit of an inspection here. Gotta make sure those gills are nice and good, that these gums are not gonna bleed. And Rosie is gonna take a peek-see, see if the key's anywhere in there.
Mm-hmm. You see that in the lip of the koi fish, there's a piercing, and on that piercing dangles a golden key.
Okay, so ooh, this place looks a little inflamed. I need you to stay your mouth open with He like waits for the fish to make any audible noise. Okay, all right, perfect.
Keeps its
Brings out-
mouth wide open.
She brings out like some tool, like it's like something like something slightly pokey to be like the plaque picker.
Mhm.
Do you have
know,
thieves'
just like-
tools?
Huh?
Do you have thieves' tools? You could probably use a lockpick
Probably
and
that,
pretend
yeah.
it's a dental.
Yeah. Gets out a little lock pick to be like, okay, now we're gonna do poking. He's gonna make sure if it feels right, and underneath the water, she's gonna have her spare hand, have the invisible mage hand come out, and while she plays dentist with this thing, he's gonna try and sneakily have the invisible mage hand go underneath where the piercing is, and try to take the key.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check to get the key out without being noticed.
Understandable. Nice.
Oh,
All right, a 20.
Yeah.
You go down there and you do a little bit of fish dentistry and clean up the gunk and the goo and all of the accumulated filth and scrub its gills. And in the process, you detach the key from the piercing subtly without alerting the fish. And then you back off, and it
I
continues
feel
to
like how
swim.
she like slides
None
it
the
out.
wiser
Like,
for now.
yeah, I feel like it has like the hand like slide under its blind, like because its mouth is completely wide, and
Mhm.
like how this koi fish seems like it's peripheral, so it can't really see in front of it well.
Mhm.
Like use its straight line, lowers it into the water, and puts it into her pocket.
All right.
All right, you're looking nice and healthy. All right, now we're gonna check back on you in about 200 years, okay?
Okay. It
All
nods in understanding and continues swimming.
Rosie's
Ignorant.
like, now who do I?
Ignorant to the thief.
Rosie's like, now who do I bill this dental bill to?
Well, Midas, obviously. He's the,
I'll send you Bill to Midas, and can we schedule a checkup now or later?
Well, I said 200 years is when you're due. So probably don't have to worry about it right now. Probably wait in that last 50 years. It's a good time to make an appointment. That's when we plan by.
And so Rosie backs away from the koi
Yeah.
fish. The rest of you see that Rosie is
She does like a little thumbs
backing
up.
off, gives the thumbs up, and you drag the wet rat out of the ocean.
Did you get the key?
Oh, you mean this? She like shows off her pocket a little bit to have like the little glimmer of the key.
Well done.
Willow gives an astonished gasp. That actually worked.
Yeah.
It was your plan, wasn't it?
I
Oh,
didn't have
you
any faith in it.
you didn't even know what I was talking to him about. I was pretending to be like a fish dentist.
A doctor and a dentist. Quite the
I mean,
career
they're
you
like
got
the
under your
same
belt.
thing, right?
An aspirational young woman rat if I've ever seen one.
Oh, please. This is one of the many things you have to do as a doctor. You gotta take care of all the parts of the body.
Literally, you have specialization.
Body,
It's not work.
teeth, and soul.
Yeah, well, I don't know about soul. I think that's more of like, I think that's like a, are there soul doctors? Oh,
That would be a
I
witch doctor?
gotta be a witch doctor.
I was talking more about therapy, but that works too.
Mine, I thought that was mind doctors.
What is the
Anyway.
mind without the soul?
Meanwhile-
she does like sagely nods.
Meanwhile, Kef and Quadlish have gone over to the fountain of endless water.
Yes.
The water, despite the fact that this apparently hasn't been cleaned in thousands of years, the water still runs pure and clean, and the fountain looks untouched by time.
I'm gonna touch the water to see if it's like the pure water which I can summon.
Indeed it does. Indeed it does seem to be the cleanest and purest water. And in fact, you sense a bit of lingering magic on it. It
Oh,
feels similar to that magic water that you took the rest in on the other turtle.
I see. Very good knowledge to keep to myself.
Yes. Where shall you go from here?
I will go back to the statue with Quadlish and see if I can't learn anything more specific about those words. I'm gonna think about the feelings and sensations they come with when they come into my mind.
Ooh,
All right.
Gonna do some word association.
All right. Give me one moment then. I need to check some notes.
Okay.
Check some notes. If they pronounce these words, they die.
All right. So, the first word, Atlanta. You know it's a name, because Corvos told you that on the other island. It's the name of a great hero. The rest of it is her title. But you know that, or you sense that her name is something of a power word. A lesser power word, perhaps. But you feel as if saying her name might draw her attention in some way. You feel like saying her name and like really saying it would be like calling out to her.
Ah, I see, I see.
The second word, which seems to be a word of power, wind. It's in her title. You feel that that word has a bit of power to it. Not something that would kill you to say, but something that you would be very exhausted after speaking.
See. Gotcha.
And you believe speaking it would conjure some sort of divine wind behind you, and perhaps you're unsure what would happen. It may carry you, or it may blow others away, but you know that speaking it would create a powerful, powerful gust. And the last word, change. You are unsure if you have the strength to speak this word. It aches. It makes your muscles ache just to form the shape with your mouth. But you think, with that, you could perhaps accomplish anything.
Anything? Okay. I scribbled down some notes in my doctor journal.
Very good.
Okay. And I pat Quadlish. And thank them for doing
Yes.
such a good job.
Of course.
We should go check out those crystals.
Very good, Doctor.
I love this one. I've always loved yellow.
I think it's more of an orange, Doctor.
I might be colorblind.
The deep war.
Meanwhile, back with the fish. You have one key. What will you do?
Okay.
I'm sorry,
So-
you have one key and one wet rat. What will you do now?
Yeah. Okay.
Worked so well. I guess Will's gonna go over here and eat Rhea. Just keep cycling party members until we get all 3 keys. Gone, but
Does
it's
Red
work.
still fly right now by now, or would that have worn off?
What's the duration on fly?
10 minutes?
I think that would have worn off by now.
That's super reasonable.
Yeah. If it was an hour, I'd say it's still up, but 10 minutes, I think you've had
Yeah.
10 minutes.
No, again, super reasonable. I was just curious. Alright. I don't know if
So
you
are we
wanna-
gonna throw Rosie?
Rosie,
out?
do you feel confident enough to do that again?
I mean, yeah, no, like at first I was like, oh, like, oh, I don't know, this thing might eat me, but then it's like, oh, dude, they just, I mean, other fish might tell the others, like through fish communications, they might need to have doctor's appointment, like old dentist appointment. So like, I feel like it makes a lot more sense, really.
You should, because and then Willow just grabs Alistair by the shoulder.
I think I got this. She's like still she's still in like the heroism high of like, I can do anything.
I can do
Alistair
it.
vividly remembers almost falling off of the boat and then looks down at the water and is like, I think Rosie is more than capable of handling this one.
Yeah, but just
Okay.
in case, I'm gonna give this to you, boss. She slides over the golden key to you. Wait, do you have pockets in that? She like points at your metal armor.
Nah.
They
Tell you what,
really
I'll
should
put it on my
design
belt.
women's armor with more pockets.
It's okay. Alistair,
Put
I
on
give you
Batman belt.
this. She gives you the key.
I can hold it in my pockets.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm glad the person I stole these from had pockets in them.
And then Willow football tosses Rosie over the.
Plop.
All right. Rosie splashes down into the water once again, now swimming next to the golden koi fish, the shimmering golden scales.
Hello. Hi. I'm here to do a little checkup. Can you open your mouth for me? All right.
The giant mouth gapes, and you see again a similar sort of piercing at another one of the keys. This one seems to be made of platinum and studded with gemstones of various colors. It's very gaudy.
He's dripping.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do a little checkup, see if your gums are all good. You know, a lot of nasty things can get into your mouth out in the ocean. As she says, she's gonna start the faux dentistry work while trying to do the same trick.
All right, make a sleight of hand check.
I love that tone. That's a great tone. I like it. I'm gonna use that bardic inspiration just in case.
Okay.
Good choice.
Because, like, 14, I feel like is a number that could be either really good or not enough. Alright, so the total will be 16.
All right. 16 is enough.
Oh.
You swipe the second key, and you finish your dentistry and fish doctoring,
Mhm.
and
Alright. First off, you're much better. You know, I know there's like this whole confidentiality thing, but you're much better than your neighbor over there. She points towards the other direction at the other fish. I would say I'd probably
It's-
would say pearly whites, but you have
It,
something much better. She like gestures at their golden scales.
Horrible count.
It seems very proud of its golden perfection, and you flatter it. And Rosie gets hauled up back
Hey,
on.
we got
Two
Oh,
for
got a-
two.
got a pattern going here. Let's move
Oh
on
yeah,
to the
check out
third
this
one.
view though, Alistair. Look how like first we saw
Meanwhile,
this one though, primo.
meanwhile, Kef, you and Quadlish are staring at a large outcropping of orangish yellow crystal.
I lick the crystal.
Doctor, do
Okay.
you lick every rock that you find?
This one looks like a certain type of candy I've had before. It was a
Hmm.
festival delicacy.
Booty
Does it
rock.
taste like candy?
So,
I don't know
Kef,
yet.
as you start to lick it, suddenly the rock moves.
Oh,
I don't know yet. Let me try again.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's a health bar.
Doctor, did you just insult that rock by licking it?
I'm sorry. I
crystals-
thought you were candy.
The crystals move and shape, and they form into a vaguely humanoid form. And the creature speaks in the elemental tongue, primordial, understood by Kef alone here. And it says, "Oh, no need to apologize. I'm sorry I was asleep. Can I help
see.
you?"
I am Kef, doctor and squid person. It's nice to meet you.
I am Talok. My brother and I are the last remaining guardians of Vayu.
Vayu? What is
Vayu.
Vayu?
You stand upon him.
Amazing.
what was his name? It's very important. What's his name?
Vayu.
Vayu.
Ryu. Okay, cool. We got the second
Cool
Dragon
name.
Turtle's name.
Vayu.
Pretty name.
It's a very cool thing to guard a dragon turtle.
He looks up at the sun and the tropical climate. I think it gets quite hot from your perspective.
It's a little, Oh, it's, let me rephrase. It's quite amazing to guard, a dragon turtle.
I suppose. It is very far from the mountains and the caves.
Yes, very far. Do you wish to ever return to the mountains or caves?
I would. There is not much stone here.
That is true.
There's not much earth, much water. I miss home. But I am bound here to serve.
Do you like being bound here?
I have no choice, so I must tolerate it.
Why don't you have a choice?
Midas' spell compels me.
Can we break that spell?
As long as the library below remains, I am compelled to stay here and keep intruders, unauthorized people, from accessing it.
Accessing the library?
Indeed.
I see.
My brother and
What would qualify as an authorization?
you would have to have the permission of Midas. Or
Gotcha.
one of the sages below.
Sages?
Hello.
A sage.
Koi fish?
There was this this bird who gave us so he gave us not like what did he do? He like gave us his favor kinda last time. Because we are archaeologists and we come to study these places.
Kind of for a bit.
I think his name
A
was
bird.
Corvo.
Corvos.
Corvos.
Yes.
I have his
Corvos,
gem. I have his
yes.
dead gem in my pocket still.
God, yeah. Again, I love that this
Corvos.
part's happening, and then like right over here, the Choco Fox over here is like, all right, now we're gonna get the other bit.
Yes,
Corvos is the guardian of Vaughn,
Yes.
fire elemental.
Very cool guy.
Very cool way to go.
No, very hot.
Ah, yes, yes. He was a flaming individual.
Yes, fire elemental.
Yes.
He is all right for what he is.
Yeah. Not as cool as a stone elemental, but still pretty cool.
He has sent you.
Yes. To document the libraries so that Midas can be remembered. And you guys too. I'm writing a book.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you have the proof of his claim?
Yes, I do. I pull out my dead firefly in a glass vial and show him that I got this at the other library, at the temple, on Vaughn. You can see by its genus and species that it is very old and possibly could have only come from that area.
Cool, but does that mean you have permission?
It means I
As far
got
as
in
I'm
before.
concerned, Kev is just telling this guy all the ways in which we should not be trusted.
Yeah.
Even if this is true, which I would not know, I am not an expert in fireflies.
Fire things.
I feel that this is not exactly evidence that Corvos has sent you here. Has he given you a letter or
Information?
instructions?
Or his
He
gem
has
of life.
taken me under his wing and has taught me words of power, which I also am here to seek, and also seek many, many teachers. Oh, Geodic one.
What words did he teach you?
He taught me water.
Talak begins to walk,
Ooh,
and that's not there anymore, because he is that.
because he is that.
And
I follow behind closely.
At this point, Alistair is just watching the doctor, and he's like, I really hope he's not getting us into more trouble.
What are you talking? Where did that crystal thing go?
Oh, you didn't see it? It came to life and is taking the doctor somewhere.
Oh,
Did I like that?
just like that? For real?
On God.
Willow just half takes her sword out of her sheath, unsure if the rock monster can fly at her and knock her off the turtle.
Just like, do I fight or do I throw that?
What is that?
I don't know. I think it's the crystals.
wait, where is it?
I don't know, but they seem to understand each other at least.
Let's keep doing our normal thing over here,
Alright,
throwing
okay.
Rosie at these koi fish.
All right, cool.
Yes, I'm sure if the doctor ends up in multiple pieces, that won't be a big issue.
I mean, he's fast.
He can put himself back together.
I mean,
He's a doctor.
I've heard of octopi who like had their arms cut off. They grew them back. They also have 8 of them. So I think he only has like 6 if you want to count legs.
I can bring
Talak
you all back.
says,
Not alive, but I can do it.
he taught you the word for water.
Yes.
That word is a much easier word than these. And he points at one of the words on the locks.
Ah, yes.
This word is the word for open.
I see.
If spoken, any lock or chest or portal
Oh.
or the hearts of those who are closed
Like maidens.
will open. Like what?
Like maidens.
Potentially, yes.
Gotcha.
If the maiden's heart is closed,
I see.
open.
I have a certain
open.
nobilitar.
But this
Sweet.
word is powerful. I do not know if you are capable of saying it and surviving.
I see. Huh. Very few ways to find that out.
Oh no. Doctor.
But
Maybe
as one
Kef
as
was the one
wise
who was
as
predicted
you-
to die.
I will take your word for it, oh wise crystalline friend.
He looks. He steps up. He raises a crystalline hand up and touches Kef on the forehead. And his stone face seems to grimace a little. His eyes close. And he says, if you are at your very best and are fully rested, this word will not kill you,
Amazing.
but only just.
Oh,
You may wish it had.
oh God.
I would not take this route if I were you, young one. Strengthen yourself first. Improve your mastery.
Okay.
Then, the word Reki will be yours to use.
Yeah, just steal keys like the rest of us.
I was really hoping you'd say it and then the door would just open.
Ah, dang it. One thing I was here to do, I failed to do. Ah. I let him in.
I will train very
He's
hard.
like, do not say this word. What word? Ricky.
Ah!
Power 7.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Very hard.
For reference, wasn't Luta like 1?
No, Luta was 3. But it had a,
Okay.
which meant it had because Kef has a +2 dexterity means it costs Kef 1 point of exhaustion.
Mhm.
This word would cost Kef 5 exhaustion.
Oh no.
Oh, like
6
even if,
kills you.
yeah, because like even if Rosa used it, who has very high dex, it would
Mhm.
only be like she would still take 3 levels of exhaustion.
Mhm.
Christ. No thank
But-
you.
It opens anything,
Anything.
I see.
including metaphors.
Yes.
So how should I train my mastery?
How do you open a metaphor?
Literally.
I mean that it can metaphorically open things. Like open people's minds or their hearts.
Aw. You
Or
can
their
change the
bodies.
world. by almost killing yourself.
You can do it twice a day,
Ain't
maybe.
that emblematic?
Hey, check this out, Nobilitar. He says the word and just instantly dies in front of her. And it's just like, what was that?
Check this out. There's a dust cloud that appears. It dissipates. I'm dead on the floor.
Seth just died. What is this?
Doctor, you were gone for 5 minutes and now you're fucking dead.
And then Willow raises Seth's body up with necromancy and then just starts muppeting him around.
Yo, guys.
I think we need to have a new vote for navigator on the boat now.
I'm Seth. I don't like vampires. His body around.
Amazing.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
amazing.
Wow, everyone is just being super mean. Okay.
I mean,
right,
this is what happens when Kef goes off and leaves the party to just mean girl about him because he's gone.
Honestly, though, this has been kept since the first dungeon. At the very more explicitly since first dungeon.
We've had time to mean girl about Kef being absent from our group bonding.
Wow.
I can't wait for one day, Zed says, "Oh, I can't make it to stream." Like, it's okay. We've already been preparing. Who's gonna be the mock Zed Squid? To be like
Yeah,
the
wow,
sock
place
puppet
ever.
version. But it's
Anyway.
okay. You know, in all fairness, we could do the same thing for Viv. We just need to find a little Tinkerbell plush, put it into where her icon space is. Something,
And then
we
act
need to
like you're nobilitar.
Yeah, we just gotta act rich and probably classist. Hmm?
And racist, just a little bit.
Isn't that what classism is?
The little bit.
We just need to get a sound. KB needs to get a soundboard and then just have amazing on it. And Nobilitar is racist. And then 2 players would do this.
All right.
Fill 'em in like
So, Kef, you asked Talak, how you can become better, how you can become more powerful in the use of the power words.
Yes.
And this is his response. You must continue to learn the language. The more words you learn, the easier you will find it.
Gotcha.
You will gain Mastery 1 when you learn Elvish. You're partway there.
Awesome.
You will also gain higher levels of mastery based on how many words of Adamic you officially learn. So far, you've officially learned water and open. It is possible that we can add the ones on the front of the statue to that list as well.
I see. And then I guess the word on the other lock is close.
He begins. Yes. The first lock says open. The other locks each say either open or close in a different language. I do not speak all of them.
Gotcha. I speak them. Some of them. Well, thank you, my Rocky friend. I appreciate you so much. You're super cool. And yeah. Let me know if you need anything. I'll see if I can ever work on getting you back home.
Thank you.
Back to the mountains and the many, many rocks. Wait, before you go, I wanna
Yes.
give him a rock that I had in my pocket. This is from far away.
he looks at it, and he looks at you, and he seems genuinely touched by this action. And he holds it, and he holds it close and holds it tight in his hand, and he holds it close to him, and he says, "Thank you."
You're very
And then-
welcome.
He's gone. He disappears into dust. Oh.
He turns into... Oh, that's the wrong one. Damn it.
Crap, I don't feel so good. Whoa. He just sleeps right there now.
Ah, he's on the map layer. Dang it. There. He turns back into a stone.
I walk away and whisper to Quadlish, "We will free our rocky fellows."
If you say so, Doctor. I am bound to follow you.
I literally have to do whatever you tell me.
Like Yes Man in New Vegas. I'm literally programmed to be unable to say no.
I have to do this, yeah.
My only
That-
my only goal in existence right now is to protect you. So, okay.
I was made specifically to guard you.
As we walk back to the party, Zed hums some encouraging music to himself.
All right. So, meanwhile, the rest of you have been like standing around looking at Kef talk to a rock, and you couldn't understand a word of that sentence.
Yeah,
word
I
of
don't know
their
where any of that was.
communication.
This is the second time something like this has happened.
Yeah, is this gonna be a thing? Like, she only talks like everyone else here. Like, is he gonna do that?
I guess being a doctor just means you have more languages, and then you just fuck around and find out.
Oh, maybe it's because it's like maybe he's like attuned with the elements. But I thought it would only be water, but I guess it's like with all of them.
Or maybe he's just weird.
Ooh, yeah, he's weird. Okay, so
You're
how are
all
we gonna
weird.
All right.
I said that knowing, yes, the rest of us are also weird, but I feel like Kef is a distinct different type of weird than the rest of our weirds.
I mean, he did want to put me in a cage when we first met.
I think he
Also-
still wants to put you in a
I
cage.
think he still wants to put me in a cage.
Also, thanks for that objective god of this universe. Thanks for objectively telling us that we're the weirdest characters in this universe. Thanks.
I didn't say the weird. I did not say the weirdest. Wait. Hold on. Let me think if I want to say that now. Okay, skeleton keys are kind of really weird, just evil. Rio's
Well,
just.
weird's not.
I mean, she's just a VTuber. Dragon Song, they're pretty average kobolds. Out of Balance are, yeah. Curse of, yeah. Okay, yeah. You guys are the weirdest people in the universe.
You know, good.
you.
I'm proud to be one of the objectively weirdest people in the universe.
You know, I feel like it makes sense for like pirate shucklefucks to be the weirdest. Honestly,
It really does.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
not to
I
be
would
the
be
most
shocked
evil,
if
the
it
most
weren't the
good,
weirdest.
but just like, who are these guys? They're important. Yeah, we stole a lot of stuff from this like cool guy.
We did some horse racing in our free time.
Yeah, I totally
Killed a
cheated,
fire
by the way, but I
spirit.
won the whole sport.
We just keep talking to random objects and getting treasure. It just keeps working.
No,
It just keeps happening. Meanwhile, or while you guys are talking about that, I think Kef is looking at other rocks.
Or do you want to do some more fish dentistry between rock licking?
I
Yeah.
assume
Yeah, let's do
so.
some fish dentistry before we get to licking more rocks.
I'm just staring at the rock, being like, "Oh man, I'm gonna lick the heck out of this rock."
Go look at the heck out of this rock while I wait patiently for the other group to have their cutscene.
Oh man, I think the doctor's about to lick another rock. Quick, we better
Not
get
helping
Rosie
our
down
image.
there.
Not helping our image at all.
Quick, throw Rosie in the water. Splash.
Yeah, I know, that's gonna look pretty fun.
All right.
Alright. So I feel like Rosie splashes down over here near the head of near Varyu, but she doesn't know the name of the dragon yet.
Mhm.
She waves to
That's
it.
not his
knowing
head.
his
That's a
name.
flipper.
Oh, it's a flipper. Damn. All right, never mind then. It's okay.
Is the head more like at the bottom?
Oh, the head's over here. I see.
The
it.
top. The head's up here.
Yeah, I
The
see it.
head's
I
up
see
there.
it.
Yeah.
Rosie
I'm
noticed
sorry.
it-
It's such low res. They didn't
Nah,
have a high res turtle. I just had to blow up the.
No, it works being low res because it
Yeah.
shows that it's in a lower level.
Mm-hmm.
5 pixels are fine. Don't let anyone tell you any different. 5 pixels is more than enough to figure out primitive objects.
All right. So Rosie sees like, okay, there's another fish there. I don't want it seeing the key. So she's gonna go up to this first fish and goes like, "Excuse me, can you turn around for a bit? I'm doing a little checkup, see how your gums are. Doing a little fish dentistry."
It swims around and comes to face you.
All right.
This one is as you look at it, Dr. Rosie,
Yes.
could you like switch to push to talk or something? Because I keep hearing my echo through your microphone.
Oh dear. Here, why don't I just put my own mic a little farther away?
Okay, whatever works.
You
Okay,
echo, or
so-
I can turn my volume down a little bit.
Okay. So this koi fish, as it turns around to face you, you see it's got a glint of violet light in its eyes. And as you approach it, you feel a telepathic communication into your head. And it says, "I have seen what you have done for the others. Have you come to do the same for me?"
Yeah, I'm doing a little checkup for you.
Did Midas send you?
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
Did Midas send you?
I mean, yeah. Who else do you think pays for this?
Good. It had been so long, I was beginning to worry that he would not
I
return.
know. Isn't that just how they are? You know, they'll wait a long time before they give you benefits. But you've been working hard for Midas, and he wants to pamper you a little bit.
Good. I was concerned since I had not seen him since the end of the war.
Oh, well, you know what wars do with the old pockets.
Of course.
All right, so I'm just
Please
gonna need you to
begin.
go- All right, I'm just gonna need you to start with a little ah. All right, now keep your mouth.
The giant whale shark sized maw opens before you.
All right, perfect. Rose is gonna continue do the same thing. Is there another piercing in this one's mouth?
There is, and
All
this
right,
time
cool.
the key seems to be made of black onyx.
Oh, all right. So we're gonna do another sleight of hand.
Yep.
Ah!
Do you have anything to save that?
Not unless I got the bardic inspiration, which I don't think can be declared unless it's a bonus action.
I don't think it can either, but also I don't even think an 11 would save you.
Yeah, and I can't hex right now.
It's okay, you're just taking it for some jewelry cleaning.
All right. So,
I will
As
say
you
the
attempt-
hand is invisible,
mhm.
so I don't know how that helps.
Sure. I mean, it can't see inside of its mouth anyway, so it's a matter of if it feels you tugging on the key or not.
Mhm.
So, the creature spits you out and clamps down. The telepathic voice echoes in your skull once again. It says, Do not touch the key.
Hey, she has her hands up, the tool with tools in both hands. I wasn't touching anything. You felt the pressure at the bottom of the gums? I don't know. Maybe there's something going on up there. Do you want me to check that out? Make sure it's nice. I won't take the key. Just gonna make sure the piercing's nice and healthy.
All right, give me a deception check.
All right.
Come on, Rosie, you can do it.
I got a +1 to this. Ah!
The fish considers and says, Do not touch the key. Only Midas may touch the key.
Of course. Look, 'cause I understand it's very sensitive. Okay? You know, I know a lot of fish with those piercings. They can get very sensitive, especially over long periods of time. You know, I'm just here to try and clean that up so it doesn't become as hurty. Doesn't feel like it's on fire all the time. When it's like touched or anything. Like, you ever had your tongue touch it and it feels wrong?
Okay.
Okay.
It allows you to try once again.
Okay.
You may try sleight of hand one more time. If this fails, I'm going to roll initiative.
Understandable. I would expect nothing less.
Oh!
Oof.
Okay, hold on. I need to pull up its stats. Alright. Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Ah!
Do I roll initiative? I'm not over there.
do not see
Yeah, simply because you could potentially run over.
Potentially.
Yeah. Well, you're a monk. You could get there quickly.
Yeah. Okay.
Needs something to be a fish.
Oh,
Ah, wait,
Oh,
I didn't select.
what is
I'll
that?
select.
what is that,
this is just-
motherfucker?
This is just the turn marker because I don't have the. It's a map icon, not a token.
Oh, okay. Alright.
It's part
I
of the
was
map.
like, what the fuck is that? Mr. White, what is that?
Oof.
It's the piranha swarm. They didn't see it off screen.
Sorry, Carnival. Carnival, I think I'm totally gonna get bored, violence. Oh, actually, hear me out. What if I yank the key out anyway?
I think you should, yeah, I think just a strength.
I think I should do that, because I guess engage as a bonus action.
And then we'll do strength checks to pull the rope and
Yeah,
just
like,
yank
it's cool. I can just attempt to take the key as a bonus action with the mage hand, by force, and, I can disengage out. It'd be cool, it'd be fine. Oh no. I don't like. Okay. Oh, that's Estrella. Okay.
All right.
I was worried that rocks are about to be like, alright, what up?
So Rhea moves over and grabs the rope and readies an action to haul you up, or to aid in hauling you up. Alistair.
With Rhea's aid, can I try to haul Rosie up?
Not yet. Well, then again, I guess you wouldn't know how close I am to potentially getting key.
Alistair, you can see that the fish has definitely become agitated and violent, and Rosie is near its mouth. Do you pull Rosie now?
Rosie, do you want me to pull now? Like, what's your general vibe from the situation?
I think I can get it. Also, I'm not in the turn order.
Roses in the water though, so it's just.
Was Is that primordial?
You didn't have your seed selected, I guess.
No, it's still
Bubbles.
good.
I tried to make bubbles. Bubbles now.
Add turn. What'd you roll?
7.
7.
7, 7, 7.
Alright.
I wouldn't
Okay,
mind to be
so, Alistair,
inspired,
what are you doing?
though.
Actually, hold on. I have a second plan.
Okay.
I'm going to try to convince this fish that this entire situation is actually fucking hilarious.
Tasha's hideous laughter on fish.
Yeah, it's a very funny trick to play on God, you know, trying to steal your keys and everything. I mean, that's kind of funny, right?
Okay.
KB's like, alright, weird pick. You guys are the weirdest people in the universe.
I wouldn't be the
All right.
weirdest person in this party if I didn't try to fucking cast Tasha's hideous laughter on a fish.
Yeah, it's trolled.
Yeah!
Okay.
Get fucked, this fish is it's hilarious.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a
Prank
prank!
spell splat.
Just a prank.
So,
Just a prank.
the fish goes from furious and attempting to devour Rosie in a single gulp to just sort of flailing about and splashing and I don't know how a fish laughed. Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. And Kef, if you
Oh,
would
I'm
like
also going to give I'm going to give Rosie another Burdick inspiration die as my bonus action, and then that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I already put it in, thank you.
Kef, while you were standing here contemplating the what the taste of this rock will be when you eventually lick it, there is commotion going over at your party.
Ah.
Do you wish to get involved, or are you and Quadlish gonna hang out here?
Hmm. Uh. Um. Hmm.
Sounds like you're gonna hang out here.
Okay. I can. How many turns will it take to get over there?
Probably not
Um,
that long with monk stuff.
I
monk
mean,
movement.
yeah, you've got a speed of 40 feet at your level, so you could get, with a dash, you could get all the way to the edge.
Okay, I'll go there with Quadlish.
Alright.
Can Quadlish come with me?
Quadlish has a speed of only 30 feet, so
Can go
Maybe
here.
in
he can only...
dash.
Yeah.
So if he
about-
dashes, he can get... Yeah, something like that.
Running from seemingly nowhere, Kef appears.
Actually, he can
Ah, I
get
see
farther.
you guys have done something mega dumb. Amazing.
Weren't you about to lick those purple rocks over there?
For science.
For science.
It's not dumb if it's science.
I wonder if things that look purple, I wonder if they taste purple.
What does purple taste like?
Grapes.
Are all grapes purple?
Ones that I've had.
What about green grapes?
Blue grapes?
Green grapes. Green grapes. Do they
Green?
taste purple?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Right, hydrate.
Willow, contemplate what madness you will unleash on your turn.
Okay.
While Alistair and Kef talk about colors and flavors.
Maybe just needs to put their head in the fridge for a while. Managing this kindergarten class.
I honestly love the chuckle fuckery of this session.
Uh-huh.
Like, we're always chuckle fucks, but something specifically about, like, yes, I'm going to try to steal keys from these 50-foot-long koi fish. Nothing bad could ever happen.
I'm just gonna be a fish dentist.
We're
You're
gonna
just a
spearfish some koi
dentist.
fish with a party member, and it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
We're gonna have koi fish for dinner tonight. It's okay. He just thinks
Nothing
it's funny.
bad ever happens to us.
Nothing bad ever happens to the
Never
gilded
happens.
goose.
Nothing bad ever happens to rats.
I'm back. I
Alright,
got some water.
Wow.
Welcome back.
I'll drink to that.
Nice invisible water. Anyway. So
So-
Willow, it is your turn.
Willow's gonna do the same thing Ray is gonna do. He's gonna wait. Rosie knew what she signed up for, so
Mhm.
he's gonna wait and pull.
All right. Wait and pull. So
Alright.
that means Rosie, it is your turn.
Alright. Rosie, as a bonus action, is gonna get the mage hand, and while it's laughing, just yank the key, because I take it. Don't even be stealthy about it.
Mm-hmm.
That works. Right?
Okay.
Or
Sure, that works.
Okay.
You
All right.
yank the
You
yank
that
the
while
piercing
laughing.
free.
Hmm.
You yank the piercing free from the giant fish.
Alright.
Now you have the
Take
black
it.
obsidian key.
And as an action, she's gonna just like nudge on like the little rope, and be like,
Mhm.
"All right."
All right. With that, that triggers the readied actions, and they start pulling you up. You're now 15 feet out of the water.
Oh,
The fish. Another round goes by, but the fish can't. Even if it was able to act, it can't get to you because you're now out of the water. And then they pull you up the rest of the way.
yes.
All right, you've escaped, but you've only got. Well,
I've got
You have
bubbles
3
turning
keys.
buffer. What is going on with my little VOD ninja?
I don't know. OBS Ninja's weird. I don't know why it seems to freak out.
Yeah. All right, let me double
Anyway.
check something real quick.
All right, what are you? All right, while you're doing that, I think Kef is gonna lick a rock.
Yep.
All right. So, Kef, as you lick a rock, this guy appears out of the rock. He
Amazing.
says, "Why are you licking my face?"
I am a scientist. I was wondering if things that look purple taste purple. I did not know it was your face. I
He
apologize.
says, having licked a previous rock, and that it did the exact same thing. Fucking liar.
Absolute liar, man.
Seth then unlocks his heart
and dies.
and dies.
A scientist.
Yes, and a doctor, and an archaeologist.
You must have been invited by the sages, then.
Yes.
I see. Then you have little to talk with me about.
Well,
Go
I
ahead.
I met your brother. And
Oh,
yeah, he was super cool. And I just wanted to sorry for waking you up, but I wanted to give you this. And I hand him a rock from a distant land that I had in my sack.
he looks down at it and says, "Oh, I see.
Oh,
Thank you, young Triton.
You're welcome.
My name is Avani.
Zavani?
Avani."
Avani. You have a really cool
He steps
name.
back so that you can see his name tag.
he gets up and there's like a little like, "Hello, I am a bot."
I am Avani.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Seth. Seth Alo, to be exact.
A pleasure to meet you,
Very good to meet you too.
Seth
I do a little
Alo.
bow. I am also a
Quadlish
novice
just kind of
student.
like does a forward 360-degree spin.
Medical.
I am also a learned student of Adamic words of power. And I come seeking your knowledge, O great crystalline one.
I see. You seek to learn more of the words of power.
Yes.
Are they not widely known anymore?
Not in these days and age. I fear it has been quite some time. But then again, I don't really know because I don't have a sundial or a calendar.
Hmm.
But no, they're not
see.
commonly known.
I see. Then this is a shame.
Yes.
The words of power connect us to the song of creation. It should
I
not be
fear
forgotten.
that song is heard by very few nowadays. But there are some like me who seek to bring it back.
I see.
that
Then perhaps I could teach you a
would
word
be
or two.
amazing. I would heckin' appreciate that.
There are, well, technically 3, but truly 2 words of power on the statue.
Ah, I see, I see.
Do you know who the statue is of?
I believe it is to Atlanta.
Yes. Atlanta. In Primordial, her title would be the Wind of Change.
I see, I see.
She was a great hero. In the war, she stood against the enemy,
Mm,
and she proved victorious and saved the world from the darkness, from the
see.
nothing.
Kind of spooky. Very brave.
Yes. All the world was at war with no thing.
Mm,
And it was her in the final battle who saved the world.
honestly incredible.
Her name. It is a word of power. To call upon her is to be heard by her, wherever she is in the world. And
I see.
perhaps she can save you. If you are worthy, and she is able.
Ah, I see, I see.
You have Kef, you have learned a word of power.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Stacking them up.
This is
Oh, okay.
This is a power 2 word. But if you say this name, basically, it allows you to cast the sending spell directly to the hero, Atlanta.
Amazing.
When you speak her name, the next 24 words that you say, she will hear. Wherever she is in creation. As long as she is in creation.
See.
I would not abuse this power. Avani says.
I will only
Use
use
it
in
only.
my most darkest hour.
I just imagine
The
I
next-
cut Kev like in his cabin bed, just going like, "Hey Atlanta, but it's been pretty wild."
I would suggest not using it to sext a legendary hero.
I
You know, like a
won't.
diary. You know.
I promise. How tall was she?
How tall is the statue?
The statue is very tall, but it is obviously not life size because if it was, she would be a giant, of course.
Yeah, what if she is a
Uh,
giant?
When Kef asks how tall she is, Avani holds out his hand. About a little more than 6 feet tall.
Amazing.
Tall, but not remarkably so.
All lady warrior. I write in my notes.
If I use this spell, can she block my call?
She knows many more power words than you, little one. I'm sure she can prevent you from contacting her if she desires.
I will be respectful.
Mhm. The second word. This is the word for wind.
Wind.
Oops.
Okay.
Wind has a power of 5. When you speak this word, as a action on your turn, all of your movement, basically, when you use your action to speak this word, you gain a fly speed equal to your normal ground movement for the rest of that round.
Oh.
So I can fly.
Briefly.
Briefly.
Think of it more as like
How-
you launch yourself.
I see.
Yeah,
Very
really.
interesting.
That's basically it. Basically, you can run on the wind for like 1 round.
And hey, with
Amazing.
slow fall, you don't have to worry as much about fall damage if you aren't paying attention.
Mhm. I will also point out that as a monk, you can combine this with your ability to spend a key point to dash as a bonus action.
Mhm.
So you could say the word, then spend a key point to do Step of the Wind, and move 80 feet, or fly for 80 feet.
If I cast fog cloud, can I ride on a cloud to do it?
Maybe, yes, you could move the fog cloud with the wind.
You could use it just for the aesthetics. I'm pretty sure that would just blow out the practical effects of
Yeah,
Pop Cloud, but it would look cool.
it would look cool.
I see.
Anyway.
Amazing. I'm learning so
Also-
much.
Also, because Kef now knows 3 full power words, I'm not counting the name,
Okay.
you have gained Mastery 1 in Atomic. Meaning that all power words are now 1 point easier for you to speak.
Oh ho ho.
Amazing.
So now you would only take 3 levels of exhaustion if you use open.
My
And the last word here.
yes.
I'm not sure I should teach you this one.
I sense just the thought of saying it might strike me down where I stand.
I think so.
But me,
I will not help.
being the curious and scholar that I am. I can swear to you if I learn it, I will not speak it until I am powerful enough for it, and wise enough to know its use and its potency.
Very well. He then teaches you the atomic word for change.
Oh god.
Ooh.
It has a power of 11.
Oh.
Oof.
But he tells you
Ah.
this word is one of the most powerful words of any language, and can reshape the world around you to a staggering degree based on what you focus on when you speak it. It can transmute just about anything. But only the most adept of speakers can use it.
I see, I see.
I am tired now.
You're going to sleep.
It was great to meet you, Avani.
It
I
has
will do
been
my
good
best
to meet
to
you
help
too,
you
Seth.
if you ever need me in the future. Thank you. I bow.
He bows in return. And he's gonna go back up here. And he's gonna go back to sleep.
Okay, Kev. So if you maxed out your dex, you could say that word and not die.
I think that if I was in the possession of a particularly lit candle lantern, I may or may not have a better chance of speaking that word.
Atomic, I think, is dex based, not wisdom. I think that's
Mhm.
the celestial.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the
I
that
thought
will
that
not
candle
help.
was Dex.
No, the candle is wisdom.
Ah.
Though the candle would be really good for Kef because, like,
Monk.
monk, you know,
Monk.
Monk.
wisdom to AC and to spells or and to like DC for like stunning strike, you know.
That would
Just
be
saying.
pretty poggers.
Yeah. Anyway, so the rest of you, you've got a wet rat and 3 keys.
Okay. So, I'm pretty sure that fish hates me.
Awfully close to the last fish we need.
Yeah. Bubbles. Like in telepathy.
Yes.
You got something that can maybe keep that guy from not bothering us, maybe? Like keep him still?
I can try to speak to him.
Bubbles looks and looks at their spell list and says, I'm pretty
You're
sure he's too
entangled.
strong for Entangle to work.
Ah.
What if I commune with his mind?
I mean,
Well, that
I
might
just-
just make him realize that the key is gone and make our situation worse.
yeah, like I can literally just talk to them.
What happens if you didn't have to? What if they were asleep?
Yeah, I mean he honestly he was a bit of a like golden boy over there. He was a bit thinking he was tough, but like this guy over here, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to your mind. I'm gonna be a tough boy."
I think it would be easier if this fish was asleep, yes, Doctor.
Oh, if the pig was asleep, I thought you just been talking with it with his mind. I wasn't listening.
Okay. I'm going to sit near the edge where I am now
Mm-hmm.
and meditate. Try to communicate the simple idea of sleep to the fish. The red and black stripe.
Alright. Red and black stripe. Okay.
No, it's not that one we need to sleep. It's the other one.
I thought you already have the key.
We
We
do
did,
have
but we
the
don't
key, but
wanna-
that
we don't
one's
wanna
angry at
kill
us.
What does it matter? It's in the water.
Well, he might want to kill me.
You're not in the water.
Not yet.
We need to go down to the water to get the key from the striped fish. I'm saying if you made the angry fish go to sleep, it would be easier to get the fish out of the striped one's mouth.
I mean, I guess I can try. I changed the direction of my tentacle to
Okay.
the white fish.
All right.
Give it
The
sleepy
white
thought.
fish. The white fish telepathically communicates with you. What is it you are trying to do, Triton?
Sorry, I don't speak fish. And I hang up.
Hangs up.
I failed.
All right.
I was like, sorry, wrong number.
Yeah, I know he talks to people's minds.
Well, hopefully he still thought that prank call was amusing.
Nah, I don't think he has a sense of humor at all.
That
Well,
fish
he
is
did
super
before.
confident. It's scary. It scares me. I feel like it's gonna come back as a sub boss later.
Just walks up on the turtle.
Just yeah, because Bubbles
Well,
said he
Like-
could like tie people up with like magic, but like these guys are too big, so we can't just like lock them up.
Can't you just make the fish? Can we like give the fish like a stick and make it think it's the key? Don't you have like a spooky image
Illusion?
magic?
But like just get a stick and like poke at him until like his
No, can't you
No.
make a stick look like a key and give it to him?
I don't think that's our problem, Doctor. I think our problem is if Rosie goes down there and tries to get another key, the fish already knows that she took it and he's going to attack her.
Oh yeah no he totally was gonna maybe eat.
Can I cast Hold Person on a fish?
I think that's a
Unfortunately,
different
no.
spell,
You need Hold Monster for that, which is a much
Damn.
higher level spell.
which
Well-
basically is hold person on anything.
Mm-hmm.
On
I cannot hold a fish.
No.
hold the fish.
Women want me, fish fear me. I cannot hold them.
Wadlish, kill! Kill! Shoot your laser beams.
Let me see.
Yes!
What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. Thank you, Sensor here.
Oh, that was a bad.
Alright.
I don't suppose I can use Water Whip to grab the next key, so we don't have to worry about getting in the water.
It's an idea.
I
Idea.
destroy water underneath them, ruining their balance. Their fishing balance.
So let's see. Water Whip.
I don't think it does anything like Mage
I mean, it would-
Hand.
Yeah.
It would definitely flick them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it prone them though.
Well, you can use it to pull creatures closer to you. So maybe you could use it to pull the key to you. But you would have to be within... It has a 30-foot range, and you can pull them up to 25 feet closer to you. So if you got within 25 feet of...
Because like I know we got his key. But we're more worried about if we go for this guy's key, rather if we're trying to do the dentist bit again or not. This guy's probably gonna be like, fucking murk them. I'm gonna kill you. So
If that
like,
happens, I can try to pull the fish closer to me.
good.
Yeah, how far up will the fish go if we yank him with water whip? Can we just pull the fish
Fish.
up?
Big game fishing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Can we yank it up here and then it'll be at our level and yank the key and then just throw it back in the water?
Okay. At the very minimal distance, these fish are 45 feet apart. Um,
Wow. Water whip doesn't have a size limitation.
Nice.
Well, there's
So-
no rule
Good
saying we
shit.
can't.
So there's no rule saying that you can't pull the fish 25 feet out of the water
Amazing.
if it's at
I want
the
to say
surface.
we're super metagaming hackers, but really, we're just doing this at random.
I mean, also it costs 2 key points, which is pretty expensive at this level. So, honestly, like it's
I
twice
think
as
it's
much
worth
as a stunning
it.
strike. Consider that it's worth twice as much as a stunning strike.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so you can pull, but what is the plan for after that? So you
I
you
say
pull the
that
fish 25 feet, like, up, but it's still
Up onto
like
the
a
turtle,
giant
and then-
fish.
Then drop it back down in the water when we grab the key. If we grab the key with the
So yeah, like the
sleight of
idea
hand.
I think here that I'm picturing is Rosie attempts to do the bit with black and red fish.
No. Forget the bit. We're just gonna do some big game fishing. Just grab the red and
Oh,
silver
we're gonna
fish.
do that first? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could just try to grab the red and black fish, lift it up,
Yeah.
and grab the key.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I was just thinking we would get that fish out of the way and just deal with this fish like a
No,
normal. fish.
No more routines. The gig is up.
The gig is up. It's done.
We have to adapt now. We've got our first scam was busted. We need to adapt, improvise, and overcome.
All right. Well, I got back to do a quick mage hand, and I've also got this. She just gets under crossbow.
And we keep the rope on Rosie in case it snaps
Just
his
in
jaws,
case.
and this turns into Jaws 2.
It's okay. We just need
Okay.
to weld a harpoon to a rocket if it's Jaws 2.
Easy.
Better than Jaws
Rosie.
4.
Jaws 4, Flesh and Blood.
All right. Kef goes up to the edge, looks down at the black and red giant koi fish, and waits for it to be closest to the surface. And then, Kef, you spend the key points?
Yes.
Alright. With the key points spent. Alright.
These fish
Kef
can't have big dicks.
strikes a fighting pose.
Ha!
And begins to shape the water with his hands, catching the koi fish in a bubble, and with great effort tries to pull and toss the ocean itself to free the koi fish from its depths. The fish is surprised by this, but flails and tries to escape. An 11.
I don't think I'll pass the DC. Like, not unless Cat for some reason has negative wisdom.
I do not.
So, but Kef has only a 1 wisdom.
Wait, is it based on wisdom or is it based on dex?
It's based on wisdom.
No,
It
it's a
is?
dex
Okay.
save.
Yes,
Well,
but
like the DC.
well, all other monk abilities are based on their wisdom.
Okay, cool. I was just legit asking because I didn't know if they were based on dex or wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I mean, what's the spell save on it?
11.
And then plus wisdom?
No, it's 8 plus your proficiency plus wisdom. So we're a total of 11.
Yeah.
So we're at a
Well, I mean,
stalemate.
it'll still take the damage.
Unless I suddenly become more wise if someone tosses me a lantern.
I don't have the lantern.
Why don't you have the lantern?
It's on the ship. If you wanted it before we came here, you should have grabbed it from the gear room.
I wasn't here.
They're having this
I
argument
have
over
some
levitating
doubts.
a fish.
Except they're
While
not.
he's
Except
reeling in the
they're not
fish.
levitating the fish because the fish flops out of the bubble and there's a geyser of water and no fish.
It will take half the damage, though.
It will take half the damage. I don't expect that to matter though.
Well, hear me out. What if it's max half damage? What
If
it
this turns
is-
into a fight, I'll
Yeah.
retroactively apply the damage, but I don't think you're going to be fighting the giant koi-fish.
Unless I throw a world serpent dipped dart at it.
Well,
That'd be mean. I
Yeah.
don't know. Do we want to be mean people today?
Use a Midas or some shit.
We're already stealing their keys. I'd prefer not to steal their lives.
Yeah, but I mean that's charming and roguish, and then just throwing a lethal dart in its eye is kind of murder
Yeah, that's
hobo
like Dude,
psychopath.
that's like just killing this fish.
Yeah, there's no real passion behind that
We gotta
crime.
talk to these fish. At least one of them was chill.
What do you think, Quadlish? Kill it. Oh, naughty Quadlish. We shall do it.
No. But
I do not
okay.
care for the fish.
So you said it is now, it can, alright, 25 feet up in the air. This thing is 50 feet tall, or like we're 50 feet up in the air? On the terminal, right?
Less than that.
Less than that? Oh, perfect.
I was going to let you. I was going to let you pull it onto the turtle's back.
I mean, I can mage hand it from here, probably, because mage hand has 30-foot range?
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah, but
can
it's not
dangle
back under the
Rosie
water.
and we can dangle Rosie off the edge.
The water whip didn't work.
Oh, not at all?
So-
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it made its dex save, so it escaped the.
Okay,
the
super
geyser.
valid, super valid. Alright, cool.
I mean, if we're gonna go full scorched earth, I mean, Quadlish's lasers, I mean, probably do the trick.
I don't know, I feel
Right.
like we're gonna kill anyone. I feel like we're gonna kill, like, that guy. But, like,
I mean,
kind of an asshole.
I might have a word which could make you temporarily fly.
Oh,
She
yeah, we can
eyes
make
you.
the fish fly.
Fish fly. What did the fish blue?
What if
Make the
you
fish fly.
flew over to the fish and yanked out its thing?
Hmm.
Ah, wait, no, I might die if that happens. Forget I said anything. I don't know any words of wind.
Alright, cool. That's
What
very
if-
specific, and I think you know words of wind.
I just lick rocks.
What
that's
if
me.
what if Rhea jumped in the ocean, wrestled the fish with her advantage from her magical hairpin of the sea serpent, tore the key out, and then used the magic word to fly back up to the boat?
That does sound like something Viv would like to do.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do. Viv is not here.
I know, but no,
And I don't.
that does sound like an idea Viv would come up with.
Yeah.
I'm
So
in
I
favor
give
of
it
that.
permission to happen because it has the Viv seal of approval.
Like,
I
it may
approve
like the
only if
arson,
AB does
but
her voice.
like, I think it's got the spirit.
Come on, our glorious leader, we need you to wrestle a fish for us.
I took all the other keys. You gotta take one.
I don't. Well, I don't think. I mean, yes, you did get the other ones, but you're on such a roll, and I mean, I may be the glorious leader, but I don't know anything about wrestling fish. And
Well,
Rhea.
don't knock until you try it.
Rosie's like slowly taking off the rope around her waist and like tying it around Rhea while like
no,
making
you
eye
can't just
contact
throw
with
me in the
Willow.
ocean. I don't think that this is not acceptable. I'm not.
Willow grabs
I'm
Ray by
not
the
going-
shoulders.
Alistair's like turning her around and just like tapping her shoulders very gently. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure the water's just fine.
Yeah, and it's okay. You're gonna be safe.
Wait,
He,
I
like,
have to. Let,
he, like, pats
my
down
scrolls,
around
my
the
spell book.
belt.
Oh, don't worry, I'll make sure your spellbook stays nice and dry.
Oh, it's okay. I can understand it. It's okay. Worst comes to shove, I can use it for good use.
Shove, you say?
If this is
Shove,
really
you
going to happen,
say.
Kef, I trust you the most. Hold my things.
Okay.
But look now, I don't think that this is a good idea.
Willow throws Ray into the water.
Ah! Splash.
Oh,
Well,
I
Rhea
want
has
to
no
do
choice.
the honors.
That's what.
Well, as soon as Rhea splashes down in the water,
I
this
start going
fish.
through her stuff.
Motherfucker detected.
All right. Well, yeah, it's a spell book and some scrolls and stuff, and spell
Okay.
components. This fish is making a beeline to eat Rhea, and Rhea is diving into this one, and is going to grapple the fish.
Fish grapple.
All right. I'll roll.
Cool.
Girl.
She has advantage because her hairpin of the sea serpent gives her advantage on athletics checks while she's in the water. All right. And the koi fish has a +6 strength. All right. So, Rhea swims up and grabs onto the koi fish on the side and shoves her arm into its mouth. And it bites and holds. And Rhea is now riding the koi fish, trying to get a hold of the key and pull it free. But her arm is trapped in its mouth.
Should we roll initiative? Because I have an idea to do something, but I don't know if it's going to be more quick do something or if we should roll.
Let's not roll initiative just yet. So, okay, what are you going to try and do?
I want to hex this fish to be bad at strength checks.
Okay.
Seeing that that didn't work initially, to give Ray an upper hand.
All right. The fish is hexed. It has disadvantage on strength checks. But the other fish is coming in.
Oh yeah.
You still have an action, Rosie.
Oh yeah, hex is a bonus action. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that. Rosie is gonna get out her crossbow and take a shot. Take a
All
shot
right.
at the big white.
All right, take a shot at the great white koi.
Huh?
All right, you strike, and your bolt pierces its scales. Blood flows into the ocean. The magnificent beast is wounded.
That is.
How are the rest of you reacting to this bit of danger? Any actions or reactions or panic?
I terrified we
watching
killed
Rhea
Viv's character.
I'm going to viciously mock the white koi fish.
All right. Go ahead and roll for vicious mockery.
Oh right, hold on. God damn it.
I don't think that was the spell you meant to click.
That's just my spell attack hotkey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a spell attack. Do you have a macro for
Yeah,
Oh, it's just a wisdom. Oh, it's just a wisdom save. I'm dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We should make you a macro for that. But yeah, okay, so I assume, I know a 12 failed. I just wanted you to roll so there was damage, but okay. Alright,
Now insecure.
yes. Alright, yes, so Alistair shouts verbal abuse at the fish, and its feelings are hurt, and it will have disadvantage on eating Rhea. Alright. I'm gonna roll another athletics contest for Rhea and the big fish.
Right.
Now, it needs to roll 2d20, keep low 1, plus 6.
Yeah.
Alright. The hex seems to make the difference. Rhea pulls her arm free, clutching the last key in her hand, in her gauntleted fist. But the white koi comes at her with an open maw and attempts a bite.
I ready a poison
Yes.
dart.
We're really gonna just use the dart this early?
I assume that like the
Yes.
vial can like go on multiple darts since darts are very
No,
small.
it's one use, baby.
One use.
Yeah, I
one-
thought it was explicitly one use.
One whole
Mhm.
vial on a tiny
Doesn't
dart.
matter.
tip.
It's the one.
It is,
the
to be
most
fair,
powerful
it is an
venom is
insta-kill,
one.
I believe. Like, since this came from the World Eater, it's pretty potent stuff. It can
Yeah,
insta-kill
like
a god.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna ready a normal dart.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because I'm gonna say like that. This poison. This is like what we throw. This is what we throw to Midas.
Alright. Oh, wow. Does Rhea not have... Rhea does not have mage armor? Oh.
Something you never want to hear from your DM.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Rhea is really just relying on that HP.
Yeah,
Jesus
well,
Christ,
let's...
plus 9 to hit. These koi fish
Let's,
aren't fucking around.
Let's, yeah, okay.
KB's like, oh, I guess.
I guess Viv's dead then.
She
Oh,
very
still
well
alive.
could have died!
She's still alive.
Remember
All
when I
right.
said that the fortune teller at my work said that future was going to be murky for this session? Well, I think we know why.
It's good.
I think
it's
so.
fine.
Alright. Rhea very nearly avoids being swallowed whole by this, Titanus beast. And with that moment, you're ready, those of you with actions, yank the rope,
Yoink.
and you manage to get Rhea free.
Ah.
Now,
All right.
who wants to be the one to tell Viv that you've almost got her eaten by a giant koi fish?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Never have. Never go back and look at this stream, Viv. We forbid it.
Hey, Viv, watch the
Oh,
stream for,
I'm
like,
sending
about the next,
Viv
like,
a clip
10
of this.
Willow
It's
puts
okay. She
lay
gets
on
11 hit
hands.
points back.
It's okay.
You did good, Ray. You did your job. You did good.
I hold her hands very delicately as I cast Cure Wounds because that was a tremendous act of bravery from our leader, and I will not be a smug asshole about it for once.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm just... Never throw me in the ocean again.
We'll try not to.
I think
But
that was the last one, and looks over to Seth because
I thought there were 7 of them.
There are 7 keys.
she
Well, maybe only 4 of them need to be opened.
True.
Oh, right.
Willem looks
Yeah,
back
'cause
at
some of
Rhea.
them are closed.
she holds up a key made of red gold. She holds
I
out her
wonder if
hand
it tastes
for
like
you to
apples.
take it and add it with the others.
So, what are we
Kef,
double?
do you lick the red gold key?
Yes.
Roll a Constitution
Okay, make a
saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ!
I wonder if it tastes like
I
apples.
swear, if it's like fucking mercury.
Tastes like brain damage.
All right. So Kef
This
does
was the-
not suffer from licking the metal from hell, but it's very spicy.
Spicy. Not like apples at all.
Kef, I must ask why you were so intent on licking that key.
Like, I get rocks, because like rock doctors do that, but I don't think you're a metal doctor.
Higo burr.
Higo Burr, truly the greatest mind of our decade. Maybe
I
even
really-
our millennia.
I hoped so badly that was going to be a plutonium rod key.
I
A
mean,
lot of
it could be.
calories.
We just won't know until about 100 years down the line when Kef develops a rare form of brain cancer.
We just put in the keys and we just see like we just open the doors and there's like a nuclear power plant down inside.
Well, we got all the keys on all the fish that we could see. Should we try to see if they can open the door?
We try looking at the ones that are okay to open. It's like I think the Sylvan door said no. Let's see. Yeah.
So let me.
Yeah.
I'll.
I have a feeling that that infernal key we just got is for the the formal infernal one,
The spicy key?
the spicy key.
Mm-hmm.
I have a deep kinship with this spicy key as a spicy boy myself.
Spicy.
I know my lock, she points at the Sylvan one, says no. And Bubbles, she points at the one that's celestial, also says no, so we don't have to worry about those locks.
KB, what would you have me roll to see if I could discern what the 4th lock says in formal infernal?
Intelligence, maybe?
Intelligence, yeah.
Gonna lick Alistair to see if they taste of a key.
All right. It is a very formal dialect, but it seems to be, or it's closer to the word for close than it is to open. You think this is probably the formal form of the word close. Congratulations, Alistair. You have learned your first word of formal infernal.
Oh, thanks.
Shit!
Og.
Wait,
I'm gonna become
I
a
don't-
fancy spicy boy.
Yeah, I don't know if you can answer this because of the roll, but is it the same as the other power word open, or is it a different effect because of fiendish nature?
Okay, well, first of all, let me copy this bit of information.
Whoop.
Oh, it is different. Oh.
Power 6!
Oh. Hey, what's your
It is
charisma?
power.
My charisma's +4.
Oh, you can only take 2 levels of exhaustion.
So when you speak close, it causes
Fire.
things, locks, boxes, doors, and portals, to close and be locked as if under the arcane lock spell for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Very cool
Neat.
way to go.
Mhm.
Alright, and wait, shit.
All right.
No, I think you'd only get 1 level exhaustion because you have 4 charisma and you have infernal already.
Yep.
Oh
so you
shit,
have
that's
mastery
true.
1.
Like, you can't throw
In
it
fact,
willy-nilly, but you
no.
can definitely throw 1 or 2 of them out
Mm-hmm.
if need be.
That is true. Yep. All right. But
See, you're
all
telling me
right. So let me. Go ahead.
you're telling me we completely damaged Rhea for no reason. We could have just said that spell to unlock.
We don't know what key it goes into then, because just because it's red doesn't mean it has to be infernal.
Spicy key.
You had to do a Constitution saving throw to even lick this thing. I don't want to bite it.
No, I said spicy key.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's
spicy.
gold.
Spicy.
Also, Kef, did you lick me still?
I did.
Why?
Want to see if you tasted of spicy.
Do I taste spicy?
You must roleplay this out in great detail.
I have no idea what a tiefling tastes like, but
Tell me, Doctor, what did you discern about me based on my taste?
You need a bath.
I don't know, I just think they smell very flowery.
I took a bath last night.
We have been very dirty today.
Are you kidding? You know how many perfumes he puts on? He just smells very nice.
I taste.
See, Rosie gets it.
I get it.
I taste a little bit of dirt, a little bit of salt, a little bit of
Okay, you say
damned
that, but you
soul.
also said that Midas had like a flying hippo, so...
I was joking. Hippo also has wings and a top hat.
The top hat's a nice touch.
It is. Midas would have a hippo with the top hat.
Yes.
Do you know that hippos are insanely aggressive? Terrifying creatures.
Indeed. Very scary.
I mean, they're cows with teeth. Horrifying.
Never tasted a vampire.
Did you say taste a vampire?
Said I've never tasted a vampire.
You know,
Okay.
I
Well,
say to the sky.
You know what I also haven't tasted? I haven't tasted pie before, but you don't see me going off about it.
I'm exploring for science.
Okay.
Most
Can I just
leads
start
to
putting
my
keys
investment.
into locks and
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
if
I
it
was
does
gonna
anything?
say, like, okay. So...
yeah. Okay. So which key are you putting in which lock?
yeah, can you remind us which key, like, put in the chat which keys, what the key descriptions are?
All right. So you have 1 golden key,
Mm-hmm.
and you have 1 platinum key with gemstones, 1 black onyx key, and 1 red gold key.
Okay. So, I'm thinking the black onyx one might be might be Kef's door, or Kef's lock, because when I think of that, that's like elementals, and we got Rocky Boys here. I think it makes sense for that to be, because I think onyx is like a rock, like an earthy rock.
I think it's either going to be deep speech or primordial, so I will try primordial first. I'm going to put the black onyx key into the primordial lock.
Wait.
Or not.
No, I didn't think of deep speech. We put that in deep speech because it's like, I don't know, space or like a void or whatever. We put the red one in primordial because that's like fire.
I put the red one in primordial instead.
Click. The primordial lock is now open.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Put the black one in deep speech.
Click. The deep speech lock is now open.
Alright.
All right. Now the real trick is which one is going to be Bubbles' key. Oh, I know Bubbles doesn't have a key because Celestial's not open.
Which one would be Sylvan? Or wait, no, Sylvan's
No,
closed.
Sylvan, my door's closed.
Hey, Kev, what color speaks to the atomic language more? Gold or platinum?
Gold.
Gold. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
put...
Apollo. Apollo's real shiny and gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the gold one in the atomic.
What is
Click.
also Midas's?
The door is now or rather that the atomic lock is now open. 3 locks are open.
And
Right.
then put the platinum key in the third lock because we don't fucking know what that one does.
Click. The third lock is now open. And the door comes free.
We did
As
it,
the door-
gamers!
Ooh.
Yeah.
As the door cracks open, sunlight seems to come from the other side, and a gentle, cool breeze of mountain air flows out through the doorway.
Yo, they got mountains in there?
As you open the door, the rest of the way... Hold on, let me make sure my map has not have spoilers unspoilered before. Alright,
Final boss, King Midas is just like
okay.
they're chilling, going, oh.
We load onto the next map. We see King Midas in the center of the dungeon.
Got salad.
Oh, yo, these swords.
Got swords.
You know, we
Alright.
just might. I could see this
As
as
you
a